When we open up our Bibles to 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7, it reads there, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." Here Paul is encouraging Timothy and telling him God has not given us a spirit of fear. Now the context of why Paul tells this to Timothy is the persecution in the church was increasing. Many Christians were being killed because of their faith, and many were leaving their faith and going back to their old life. And fear had gripped Timothy. And that's why Paul is saying, you are not given a spirit of fear, but of power. Today I want to speak to someone who's watching and tell them God has not given you a spirit of fear. You know, when the doctors may have diagnosed you with some kind of a sickness that's incurable or something that's going to plague you all your life, come on, don't let fear grip you. God is fully able to heal you. Or maybe you're going through a problem with your job, or somebody in your neighborhood is troubling you, or someone in your family is trying to take advantage of you. And fear has gripped you. But I want to tell you, God has not given you a spirit of fear. On the contrary, He's equipped us with power. That's what Paul writes to Timothy and says, you have not been given the spirit of fear, but of power, Timothy. The word power that Paul uses for Timothy, it comes from the word dunamis. From that word we get the word dynamite. That means explosive. The power that God has given us is an explosive power. We are not left helpless. He's equipped us with explosive power. The word dunamis there is also used for the mighty storm, the raging wind, thunder, earthquakes. That same word dunamis is used there. Come on, that same power is given to us. That means when we face challenges, when we face obstacles, God has equipped us with power of explosivity. He's equipped us with power that brings about chaos and destruction in the enemy's camp. The same word dunamis is also used when the Roman soldiers would move in the enemy territory with all their might, bringing about chaos, destruction, and taking down anything that would be standing in its way, never retreating back but advancing forward. That same power is given to us, the power to advance forward and never to turn back. Can you imagine the power and authority that God has placed within you? The power of explosivity, the power to bring about chaos and destruction in the enemy's camp, the power that never turns back but moves forward. So every time you see yourself facing a problem, every time you see the enemy whispering to you and saying, I got you, I'm going to crush you, I'm going to defeat you, come on, you are not someone who's left helpless. You are an overcomer. You are more than a conqueror. The power that God has placed within you is not something small, not something insignificant, but can pull down strongholds. Come on. That's what Paul is reminding Timothy. And today I want to remind you, no problem or obstacle before you is too great, too big. God has equipped you to be an overcomer. You will overcome these circumstances and situations. All you need to know is who you are in God and what God has placed within you. Remember, you don't have the spirit of fear, but of power. God bless you.